This is a Fatal 4 podcast.
Now Punk's got to be thinking, what do I got to do? I hit him with everything I got, and Breaker's still in it.
And this is where panic sets in for a champion. Whether it be CM Punk, whether it be any other champion on the roster, you don't want to find yourself here.
So what does Punk do now? Uh-oh, looking for a pile driver on Breaker.
Oh,
Didn't
my
get
God.
all of it.
Welcome, everybody, to Didn't Get All of It. New year, same show. I'm one of the hosts of the show, Paul Griffin, and joining me is the rest of the Fatal 4 to talk about all the wrestling that has happened in the last week. It's Cody.
New year, same me.
That's the fucking intro I just did for the show. Also, here is B-Rob.
New year, same us.
And Noah's here, too.
New year? Nah. New me, Pop's collar.
Oh, what are you going to do different this year?
Pop my collar.
Okay.
It's like a new guy. It's like how you got that hat and now you're a new guy. I'm a new guy when I pop my collar.
You know when the last time I wore that hat was?
In that picture?
What happened to new guy Paul?
I keep trying
Is
to
he
like
in the closet?
The hat's in the closet. I keep trying to be like putting on an outfit and I'm like, I should wear that hat today. I'm like, it's too cold. I need to wear a beanie. Or it's like too hot. That doesn't match. I can't fucking make it work. It worked in that one outfit in that one day. For one day. For one day, I was a new guy. I was different. I was special.
New guy Paul doesn't like the cold weather. New guy Paul's waiting for spring to show up.
That's right.
And
That'll be
going to be new Paul spring. It's like hot girl summer, but
the hat's coming
with a
back.
hat.
Maybe I'll wear it next time I'm in New York.
What happens if new guy Paul sees his shadow?
60 more weeks of winter.
That's
Is that how that works?
That's over a year.
I don't make the rules, man. That's new guy Paul.
new guy Paul's the coming of the Ice Age.
That's right. People will be saying, global warming, what do you mean? It's hot out. Whatever. This is dumb. Speaking
I think
of
we are
dumb,
in the Ice Age right now, actually. Unfortunately.
Yeah, unfortunately, ice isn't really cool right now. You know what we should talk about is how our fans can be cool and enjoy the podcast the way it's meant to be heard. No ads by signing up for the Discord through our Patreon at patreon.com/fatal4pod. For $3, you get access to our Discord. You get the shows with no ads. You can chat with us all week. You can hang out with us while we take weeks off because it's the holidays and we're still there chatting it up.
Mm-hmm.
And for $5, you get bonus content, which seems to just be flowing in like a crazy river because people keep putting out shows and I'm like, put in the $5 tier. So there's so much stuff there. If you need stuff to listen to, we got you covered.
Yeah, those Japan boys sure be talking.
They need to
talk all the time.
They need to get on the dating apps. Find themselves something to do besides podcast.
Well, one
Do
of
the dating
them,
apps know about Tanahashi's retirement match?
Only
Yes.
one way to find out is get on there and swipe right and tell them if they swipe on you.
Yeah, if y'all want a review of that, check us out on Didn't Get All of It Japan. It was a tearful moments. Tearful moments.
That episode dropped yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
If you're listening to this when it comes out and not while we record it.
I watched that, by the way. I hung out with
I know, we stayed up all night.
most of the Japan boys, and stayed up till like 6 a.m. watching Wrestle Kingdom.
Well,
It
I
was
was
a good time.
I was hopped up on all Mountain Dew and shit.
I was falling as nodding off during the last two matches.
I know it was like you said, around 6 a.m. by that time.
Yeah, I did get jazzed up for Tanahashi's last match though. That I did kind of perk up for.
This guy jazzed over Tanahashi.
Mm-hmm.
Freaking jazzed over here.
Yeah, jazzed all over the place.
Like a transformer.
As Corey Graves called him, Hiroki Tanahashi.
Did he call him that?
Did he say
He
that?
definitely said it. Maybe it came out wrong, but that's how it came across on my speakers.
I'm surprised that you listen to sounds. You usually watch stuff on mute.
Yeah.
I've been trying to tell you guys the best way to experience media is on mute, like the Mario games and maybe every Final Fantasy game. You don't need to hear music. You need
Final
to just...
Fantasy games.
I actually beat
Notably
Final Fantasy
one of
8
the greatest soundtracks.
I beat 8 the other day, the best soundtrack of the series, and what a lovely game with a kick-ass ending.
Yeah. Yeah.
Almost makes no one want to start a video game podcast to talk about it.
That'd be so cool if Noah
No
had a
one
video
wants
game
to hear
podcast.
me talk about Kingdom Hearts 3, which is what I'm playing right now.
I want to get there one day.
Noah, you know the best part of Final Fantasy 8?
What's that?
At the end,
The girl with the nunchucks? The girl with the big nunchucks?
no, when I beat the game, she was like level 10, which was not good because you have to split the party in the final dungeon. And they're like, you got to use these people. And I'm like, no, I'm just going to click the thumbsticks and we're going to limit break
Gonna
through this shit.
Make this go real fast.
Yeah. No, it's one of the few Final Fantasies where they don't kill you at the end.
But you do still have to fight God.
Well, you have to fight Ultimisia.
Wait, the Jesus Daddy?
No, that's the end of every Final Fantasy game is you fight like the bad guy, but then it turns out, oh, there's also God that you have to kill.
Yeah, 8 doesn't have that. 8, you have to fight the sorceress from the future.
I mean, Ultimisia basically because it's like the same with Sephiroth, where like the bad guy basically becomes God and you have to kill God.
Yeah. They really speedrun that. Man, we should have a video game podcast. They speedrun the shit out of Ultimisia. As soon as you finish disc 3 and it's like, you killed Adele, not the singer.
She's
they're
rolling into
immediately
deep.
like, they're like, uh-oh, the other one is here. Go to her now. I'm like, oh, okay.
Yes.
Speedrun that shit.
Speaking of video game stuff, I just started Expedition 33. It's pretty fun.
Hell yeah. Game of the year.
I need to get on that now that I have
Yeah,
cleared
Paul,
out
you'd
one
like it.
Final Fantasy. I know, I probably would fucking love it.
Hella Final
Yeah.
Fantasy.
See, it's cool because it's like it's not one of those games that punish you. Like, what's the other shits? Like, you die and you fucking start from the
Oh, you
beginning.
mean like a
and
Dark Souls?
Yeah,
Or like
it's
an
not-
original JRPG.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. So it's nothing like that. You know, you fell in a battle or whatever. You have the option right then and there to just restart it or just like start from where you before the battle started and stuff
That's
like
so
that. So I
great for us
appreciate that.
gaming geezers who don't have the patience for this anymore.
And
I
it,
started
but it
playing-
does have parrying like those games.
Yeah. So that I suck at that, but it's still a cool mechanic. You have 3 options, so you can either jump, dodge, or parry. Like how you said, parry obviously is the better of the returns because you parry and you get to counter. So it's like you get 2 turns and stuff.
I don't know, man. I saw a parry return a couple of months ago, and it wasn't very good.
Jungle Jack parry.
You guys keep seeing parry return. I have friends who don't have a parry.
What were you saying you were playing, Paul?
I'm just waiting for people to get my friend's joke. I started Lunar, and
Ooh, the Silver Star story?
yeah, that's supposed to get good, right? Shit's
From
boring
what I
as hell.
understand, it's one of the better PlayStation / Sega CD JRPGs. I've never played it, but
I don't. Maybe I'm not playing enough of it because I don't
probably
know. Even the battles are like you can auto battle, and I'm like, why would I do anything else? Like you
I
just
mean,
click a button and everything happens for you.
How many
didn't get
hours
all
are
of
you into it yet?
Like 10.
Hmm.
Maybe that's not
Yeah,
enough.
maybe it
I don't
gets
know.
better. Yeah, I don't know. It really depends with JRPGs. Some of them don't get good until you're like 30 hours in.
Play Persona 4 Golden.
Hell yeah. That's good all the time.
You know what I've been playing?
Battlefield.
Yes, but also Fortnite.
Hell yeah.
Fart Night.
What did
Look,
they
I'm a
add
little
recently that made you want to pick it up again?
late. Sabrina Carpenter in a Santa outfit.
That's crazy. They should put her in Lunar. Can we do that retroactively?
Yeah. Her and Ariana Grande.
One of the characters is a singer.
and Marge Simpson with a vacuum cleaner. They did that as well. Did you know about that, Paul? The Simpsons season that they did?
Yeah, I saw
Fortnite?
it. I'm so confused by Fortnite. Like, why would you put all this work into something that's temporary?
Because it's an event. It makes it so. Oh well, I gotta do this now while it's there, and then chances are you end up sticking around.
They make all the monies.
Yeah.
So that's my question.
Sure okay.
So I turned on Fortnite for the first time. I played it like maybe once years ago, and I hated it. Never picked it up again. I heard Sabrina Carpenter was there, so I turned it on, and I happened to turn it on like the last day that she was available. So I downloaded it, and I'm playing, and I'm seeing all this cool shit like Terminator and Power Rangers and Bianca Belair and
John Cena,
LeBron James. I'm like, what the fuck? I want that stuff, and I can't get it. Does that stuff come back? I want it.
It does come back. It
I
does.
Didn't know they
let
you keep stuff.
Oh yeah, no. As long as you spend money on something, you keep it. But yeah, as far as the WWE stuff and everything, it does come back. They'll you just got to check the store every day, and they'll occasionally throw that stuff back in there. Like there's been a couple times where the Dragon Ball Z guys have been in the store, but
shout out to Ultimate Dragon Ball.
Yeah,
that's so cool. They put Kaz and Will in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, they hang out with Bulma. Their favorite character, from what I understand.
Yeah, they love Bulma.
Bulma briefs.
Bulma.
The boners.
Specifically, they love Bulma's dad's speakers, I think.
Yes. Professor Briefs.
Yeah.
Is that his name?
Yes.
Yeah.
Damn, I am so behind on this fucking podcast. Everyone's named after vegetables or underwear.
Yeah, it's there for your enjoyment.
Yeah, that's a good show. Speaking of good shows, this is a wrestling one. So yeah, if you like hearing us talk about stuff, we do that, and we should probably do more of that on Patreon and less here. But I don't know. What are we talking about tonight? We have a ton of stuff because all the shows are back. They're all new. They did stuff on Raw and SmackDown. Like they actually did stuff. NXT did stuff. AEW did stuff. And there's a ton of news
stuff.
Everybody's doing stuff. It's like they're trying to start the year off with a bang.
Mm-hmm. It's like it's a new season of a TV show.
Yeah. But Kody, what's in the news? The wrestling news.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I've been watching the real news a lot lately. I would prefer some wrestling.
That's a bummer. I don't want to know about that news.
All right, you want good news or you want bad news first?
Yeah.
Bad.
Bad? Okay. Tommaso Ciampa is leaving WWE.
Bye.
It's not
bad
news.
Why though? I mean, think it's bad news.
Let's look at his career. I mean, I like Ciampa. I think he's been great, but he's been wildly underutilized.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Why wouldn't he leave?
I want him to go to Japan.
He's going to go to the Don Callis family.
Yeah, be with Jake something.
Jake who?
Something.
Well, can you look it up? What's his name?
That's what it
remember?
is. Mm-hmm. That's what it is. Something or other.
I hope that joke goes on the whole fucking year.
Yeah.
Well, that's not his name on AEW now, but that's what his indie name was.
Jake Doyle?
Jake Doyle or something, yeah.
Jake Doyle rules.
That's O'Doyle.
This forks. Yeah, I don't know. Ciampa leaving's not a surprise. They should try to convince him to stay, but I don't know if they can.
Does this mean Gargano's going solo, though?
They've already started that.
Yeah.
Oh, they have?
Sure. This is Rebel Heart.
The Rebel Heart's already gone.
Yeah.
Sorry, back to the Way music.
What?
Oh,
yeah, is he working heel?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh. So the report is from bodyslam.net, and they say that what it is once his current deal expires that he's not expected to resign. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So unsure if he's going to wrestle elsewhere, he's going to retire, what he's going to do, but
I mean, he could end up doing the Gargano thing where he just sits around and relaxes and then comes back.
Maybe. I don't know.
If he does
I feel
show
like
up somewhere else, I feel like I'm going to have a hard time pointing him out without that beard. Like he's going to like show up. What?
Why
Well,
would
no,
he shave
because his beard isn't as big as it was.
Well, yeah, I mean, he cut his fucking face open and it
Yeah.
had something to do with it.
And now he just looks like Guy.
I feel like he's kind of hit his ceiling. Like, there's really, I don't know. I see him just being like an NXT coach or something, or a producer.
I mean,
At
that's
some
not
point down the line.
They need to consider that. Like the people they do have are going to want to stop doing it someday. Maybe. I don't know. Some of these people never fucking leave.
Matt and Jeff.
They're not coaches. They're just wrestlers. I'm talking about like fucking what's his butt who wears the pastel suits.
Oh, Michael Hayes?
Yeah, Michael Hayes. Some of these people don't leave. They stay. Bruce Pritchard.
Honestly, though, like if he were to jump ship to AEW, which I'm not saying he needs to, but if he were, I feel like he would maybe fit in well with Paradigm, like, Kyle O'Reilly and Roderick Strong, especially since Adam Cole's not doing much right now. They need a third guy.
No.
Paragon, not Paradigm. My bad.
You know what he'll fit in with? None of that shit you just said.
What's wrong with that?
Everything you just said.
I think they have
the
really
Death
similar
Riders.
styles. He could also join the Death Riders.
No, he could also not.
That.
That's why I don't want him to go to AEW for all these
They got
takes
too many
all of
guys.
you have.
He could join the Hurt Syndicate.
No.
He enjoys
pretty
hurting
funny.
people. Yeah.
They're all bald. Isn't that
I was
what they
about
have
to
in
say,
common? They're
then-
all bald.
Yeah, and then they can do an angle about how Ricochet's so mad because, like, why didn't you take me? He's bald too. You just got another bald guy.
That
We
was
bald
the thing.
Boys
people.
table would be pretty cool.
We
actually.
bald people. We bald people.
I don't know. I wish he'd stick around, but I get like it's fine. It's wrestling. No one's ever really gone. Even Hulk Hogan shows up every week to try to sell me his beer.
Oh,
Now,
I
if
really wish he wouldn't.
Now, if you went to TNA,
Imagine leaving WWE and then signing with TNA, like by choice. How dumb do you have to be?
I mean, some of them did it unknowingly.
It's different when they get released, but it's like I'm not renewing my contract, and then I'm like, I'll go wrestle in TNA, which is WWE now.
Yeah, basically.
Well, guys, I got some breaking news, earth-shattering news.
Okay.
Hot off the presses. Mercedes is gone from AEW.
I wish that were true, based on the
Pause.
segment
is.
I watched this week.
It is.
But I know you're not
Mercedes
talking about that one.
I like this.
Martinez
Yeah.
is no longer with the promotion, as well as Matt Taven and Alex Abrahantes. Abrahantes?
Paul's
Is that how you
favorite.
say it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good day for Paul.
I just don't understand how we're going to hear what the luchadors have to say anymore, but I'm sure they'll get Duolingo or something and learn.
No,
Oh, wait,
they'll
they
ju-
all speak English already?
No, you just get your boy Serpentico to do it.
So Serpentico talk? I don't know if I've ever heard
He,
Serpentico talk.
he was the guy that did this translation from MJF on the show this week.
Oh,
that's
that's Serpentico?
Yeah, that's him.
Oh, I had no idea.
I love
Always
that
wearing a mask.
Abrahantes posted, like, not giving up on myself. Like, first of all, no one expected you to, but also, what is your goal? What is your career? Like, are you
Like,
trying
what do
to
you
be...
do?
Is this...
well, that
what
was
is your...
that-
what is this?
Well, but that was the thing. I think he did like some of the Spanish broadcast stuff for them. He also prior to AEW, he was like a newscaster, and he did like a whole bunch of commercials and other stuff like that. So he has other.
Guess what? There's so many local news stations, and there's so many commercials that need characters in them.
Yeah,
I
Characters
perceive
welcome.
that as like I want to keep being a wrestling manager, which I find very funny because I think you could easily put him as one of the worst managers in wrestling history.
nah. But
Most inconsequential, just guy.
Worse than Abraham Washington?
no.
Oh yeah, way worse. That dude was great.
Oh, what? Yeah, I misunderstood. Yeah, worse than him. But
The
he ain't
woke
that bad.
king who got fired for dunking on Linda McMahon.
No, I thought he got
I think
fired
I
for
fired
that
for
Kobe
dunking on
joke.
Kobe.
Oh,
Making a rape joke.
maybe. I thought he had some shit to say about Linda too.
I don't know about that, but he
that would-
but he was
that-
with the
that's
primetime
just a
players.
little
I'm
bit
going to
for like a
rewrite
week.
the history. I think
Yeah.
he dunked on Linda, and we
Nah.
all love and respect Abraham Washington.
Nah, if he said something about Linda, Vince would have just laughed.
Vince was like, my wife.
Yeah, but it's not out of the realm of possibility to see him back with the Lucha Brothers.
I think it is out of the realm of possibilities. There's not a chance WWE sees anything in that guy.
I bet you $1.
Okay. Deal.
Bet. Document it.
We have a witness, hopefully many of them, and they could write a review in their podcast app.
Nobody upset about Matt Taven?
No.
No.
I
Okay.
barely ever knew that he worked there.
I know there's a best of Matt Taven DVD out there somewhere that
Somewhere.
never made it to its intended owner.
So
Maybe you can find it and watch it, Noah.
I know forever in a day, like for the longest, even before ROH was acquired, he had been a team with the Kanellis guy. So I wonder what's going to happen with the other half of his little stable team there.
Are they still doing stuff?
I don't know. They were all together. They were all lumped together in their group. So if he wasn't doing nothing, they wasn't doing nothing. So one of them are gone. So I wonder what's going to happen.
Are they even still there?
I don't know.
I thought they were in ROH for a minute.
Yeah, that's where they were hanging around doing stuff.
Or were they United Empire?
No, what the fuck?
The Kingdom?
They were
Yeah,
the Kingdom.
There
The
you go.
Kingdom,
What the fuck?
yeah.
United Empire. That's Japan.
I don't know.
You just making up stuff.
I am.
We're all making up stuff.
We are.
Woke King Abraham Washington.
Speaking of making up stuff, who put this Stone Cold Cat story in the news notes?
Oh, that was me.
That's a Noah
Noah.
pick.
Yeah,
That's Noah.
As I saw that on Instagram and went, "Oh, that's nice." He made friends with his wife's horse.
We love that.
That's it.
Poncho.
Yeah.
One solid ass cat.
Hell yeah, brother.
Well, in other news, Logan Paul took to social media to announce that he has signed a new long-term, full-time WWE contract.
I thought him being around a lot lately sure made it seem like he wasn't going away anytime soon. So good.
He's in one of the stables that they write the most stuff for, so I guess that makes sense.
I know people do not like him,
Mm-hmm.
but I like him as a
Certainly
pro wrestler,
don't.
and I would like to keep seeing him wrestle.
I
Yeah,
don't
I
like
mean-
seeing him.
I like him
Period,
as the
so.
action figure that I bought the other day.
You do have to, I don't know, I think you do have to give him some
I
credit
don't
for going all in on this. Like,
I don't have to do shit.
I don't have to do that.
We've done this
Well-
before. People don't like Brock Lesnar because he doesn't go all in. Meanwhile, Logan Paul is, and they're like, I don't like it.
I have other issues with Logan Paul
The man
besides
respects
what
the
he
Sure,
does
and that's-
on
that's
worldwide
fine, but
wrestling entertainment.
and that's fine, but I don't think you can discredit him for.
I can't.
Like, he doesn't have to do this. He's
I wish he
very
had-
famous,
didn't have
very
to.
wealthy. He does absolutely not need to do this. He clearly loves it.
Well, yeah, because like he can do the minimum, he get paid the maximum, and he can bundle up all this other bullshit that he has with him to maximize that too.
Yeah.
So I mean, I
I think he deserves it.
Yeah, I don't
He's bringing.
disparage him
He
business
probably
wise.
brings eyes to the product.
Yeah,
Not
yours-
putting
eyes
yours
of
and
people that I
Cody's.
want to spend time with, but
Exactly. Yeah, it's cultivating an audience that I don't like, but
Yeah.
that what you said is true.
look,
Anyway,
I think we could go on all day about wrestlers
Let's
with
not.
problematic histories that we do not like for those reasons.
Not even history happening right now. He's done stuff today that I don't.
What's he
like.
doing right now?
The crypto thing that he's being sued for with CoffeeZilla, that is still ongoing, and he's
You can't
being
just
like
make up words.
he's being investigated by the FBI.
right now.
Oh, the current FBI?
Yeah,
Is he?
No,
He's fine.
yeah.
He didn't do nothing.
Jeez.
How could he have done that? He was too busy wrestling.
He sure is putting his name on a lot
wrestling
of
is
stuff.
just an alibi for
Yeah.
Crypto.
all these scams that he's doing. Quit scamming people.
Crypto scams seem, I don't know, pretty low on the list of scams.
What if Hawk Tua shows up in TNA or something? You got a problem with that, Noah?
The Try Guy showed up in AEW. Cancel people
really?
are showing up everywhere. Yeah, he showed up on a dark match like during a Collision recording. It wasn't televised, but there's cell phone footage of him there.
AEW with their fucking gets of like these viral sensations. They're like, you know what would really work here? Not televising it and putting it in a fucking dark match. They get the Costco guys and they're like, you guys would be really great for a pre-show that nobody watches.
People watch that pre-show. People talk about that.
Don't do the voice.
Don't do it.
They don't watch it.
Well, folks, you can watch us. Well, with our
listen?
ears.
Is that all the news?
Yes, I think so.
Oh, okay.
You can watch us right after this break. Or if you're Patreon, then we'll see you in a second.
And we're back to talk about some of the professional wrestling that happened on television, starting off with All Elite Wrestling. Which
by
there
God.
was... By God, exactly, Paul. Because on this week's episode of Dynamite that took place in, I believe it was Tulsa, Oklahoma, JR's back. They like started the show with bringing him on stage to really let you know that, hey, the original AEW commentary team is back for tonight. So that was nice. Are we excited about JR being back?
Based on the little bit that I watched, no.
He was being old man JR as he is.
Yeah.
Bitching about everything.
Yeah. There is like a little bit of me that's like, oh, it's nice to like have like the original, sound of AEW.
Nah,
back.
It's not.
But yeah, when part of that sound is JR, it's not the best.
I mean, he's old, and
they do love touting him out.
I get the whole like respect to what he did for the industry as the voice of it for so long, but like at a certain point, it's like, all right, man, thank you.
How much of this? Yeah. I assume a lot of it has to do with him still wanting to do it, though. Like I feel like he'll be doing this like on life support, like from like a hospice bed. Like
I'm of the impression he is on life support.
Yeah.
Dude's not been in great health lately.
No, he.
But
is
like,
not.
also,
remember those interviews where it seemed like he was like half awake?
I'm kind of on Tony Khan's side here. Like, he came up as a fan, and JR's been probably good to AEW. He's probably been.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. I don't want to get into the Devon Dudley stuff, but he seems like an okay guy. In current events time,
sure.
And I don't know, like. Treat him well. He's not going to be here forever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And like you said, like, I'm sure Tony, immensely respects him and just, like whatever you need, whatever you want, we'll make it happen kind of attitude. So.
Mm-hmm. And then like, he lost his wife in this company and shit. So they got like some kind of ties and whatnot.
Did that happen while he was in AEW?
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, I don't know. I assume they like him and they respect him and they're going to keep him around. And unfortunately, he's going to have to do commentary.
Right. Well, speaking of bringing back the original feeling of AEW, they had a tag match between what are they called? The Ricochet team, him and the Demand, between them and Back Jerry, and then they brought out the Young Bucks, which. They hit their original music, and it's been so long. It took me a second to be like, wait, well, whose music is this? What's happening? And then it hits the like really meaty riff, the like, and I was like, oh, it's the original
crowd didn't
Young
know
Bucks.
That music, which was really crazy to me.
It's been so long.
That's like their only song that I know. Every other song they've had since then has been dog shit.
Yeah, they had the Succession music.
That sucked.
Yeah, but it was for like 2 years that they had that music.
Yeah, it was really bad. Then they had Carry On My Wayward Son. Like, what are you doing? This is so stupid. Right.
They had that too. Yeah, now they're back to Super Kick Party.
Super Kick Party is their best theme. It's the only thing about them that's good.
And they also had like their original gear on and everything. It was nice. Nice having.
I feel like every time I tune in,
back.
Young Bucks are doing this. They're like either turning heel or turning face.
Yeah, I don't think Young Bucks have done anything other than change characters every time they're on TV.
They're on par with the Big Show.
They're trying to be. They should put the Big Show in the Young Bucks.
Ugh, that don't sound.
What?
It's like Daddy Buck. He could be their AEW daddy, Uncle Buck. Well, it's Uncle Buck.
I don't know what that means.
Unc Buck.
What is Uncle Buck?
What? Yeah, I forgot. He's a child.
I don't know what that is.
Unc Buck.
People say Unc.
Well, also after that match,
tassels.
Kody, how big is Unc Buck? Like 6'7"?
These guys are dying over here.
Why did we kill him?
Oh, you gotta mute that guy, man.
That might be the funniest thing Paul's ever said.
What the fuck?
My God. Well,
and then my stomach hurt a little bit.
Oh, well, I don't know how to follow that up. After the match that the Young Bucks were involved in, Andrade showed back up.
Mm-hmm. He was there.
What the hell
Happened.
Is he allowed to be there now?
Apparently so. Apparently, what was it? Angelico got him in contact with the lawyer.
No. Roosh.
Oh, it was Roosh. That's right.
Yeah.
Aren't they brothers or something?
No. Brothers in Christ,
They're
maybe.
Lucha Brothers.
Lucha Brothers, yeah.
Who's Rush related to?
Drilistico and Dragon Lee.
Oh, Dragon Lee. That's who I'm thinking of. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but apparently he's cleared to wrestle.
Yeah,
so he's here.
He's been wrestling. He's been wrestling in a couple of independents. He's been to Japan already. He's a part of the new United Empire. And now he's back in AEW.
Yeah, so I guess he's with the Don Callis family, right? Wasn't that the thing that happened when
he was with them before he left?
Yeah, like he showed up after he left the WWE. He was with the Don Callis family, and then he couldn't wrestle for a couple weeks, getting this all figured out. But now he's back.
Mm-hmm.
So that'll happen. Sammy and Bandito had a match that surprisingly fucked. Like it was kind of crazy.
Sammy is good. You just don't
Sammy
like the
is
person.
good. He's good in the ring. It's everything else that I find kind of corny and bad.
Yeah. Yes.
This irked me. One, because Sammy's entrance, they zoom in on his abs, but he has none.
Mm-hmm.
Like he takes his little vest and he separates it. Like, look at my abs, and they just zoom in on his like fucking doughy belly.
He's just a little thin boy.
But I was also like, oh, Bandito's supposed to be facing MJF. Maybe don't almost get killed by Sammy like several times. Like, I don't know. This is one of those like you gotta have an enhancement moment for somebody to. This is my most basic wrestling complaint. Like, if you're trying to elevate someone for a world title, don't have them go toe to toe with your jobber.
AEW doesn't do that.
No, they don't.
Yeah,
and plus everybody has a fair shake, especially since Sammy is like fucking an original. So why not?
Right. Yeah, and has.
I love when he came to the ring. JR's like, when I first saw him, I thought it was another Eddie Guerrero. I'm like, I know
like
what
that.
you're saying here, but you sound old and racist.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But after that
Kody
match,
is still laughing about 6'7" Unc Buck.
Well, you know,
I just thought he's been so quiet. He's just giggling in the corner,
you know, like
fucking moving his hands up and down.
talk about JR real quick again. You could see like they was trying to ease him back into what they were doing and whatnot, because there was a whole bunch of moments of silence in between certain parts and everything for him to like interject and have his little bits and everything, and it was just like that.
like, what do you think of this, JR? You got
Like, what? Huh?
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. And then after the match, MJF came out and they had a bit about the Dynamite rings that Bandito's gonna, have that match against him. Isn't it next week? I think it's next week for Dynamite.
I think so.
Yeah.
I thought you said even do it on the pay-per-view. So is they going to do it next week?
Is it on the pay-per-view?
No, he was trying to
he was
date him.
Trying to get the ring out of him. Yeah, all right.
Yeah, saying like in
I have a
10
question.
or 15 years that you that
I know this has been addressed elsewhere already, but I would like to have the discussion here.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck happened to MJF's face?
he went to Turkey.
You got the new hair.
Yeah.
Everything
It's really the hair.
very odd. He looks so odd.
He looks different. I will admit he looks different.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's mostly,
he looks like when Dolph Ziggler dyed his hair brunette for 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
It's very strange.
It is the hair, the like hairline that's a little like way more forward than you usually see on him.
It's a bad cut too. Like the way his hair stops. It's not. He needs a better barber.
Yes,
It slicks back real nice.
It doesn't though.
No, it
It
don't.
slicks back and has a hard stop. It doesn't like blend with the rest of his head at all.
Mm-hmm. He's still trying to grow out that new shit.
It seems like you guys
character
really
also is very stale. Like
it's
this
better than
MJF
it
run
was.
is not good. I don't know, man. Everything I've seen so far since he's come back is just it's a tired stick. It's not working anymore for me. I really liked MJF at one point, but I really can't stand watching him now.
I will say it's better than when he came back with like the gray scarf. Like
Yes.
when he went back to
Sure.
the regular scarf, it's been better. He's had a little bit more pep in his step, but it is a lot of that kind of classic MJF style. And if you're tired,
what was
of
up with
that
that Diddy stuff? That was so bad.
That's that's par for the course. It seems like you guys really want to talk about this cake segment.
I love cake.
I don't want to talk about it. I thought it was bad. I don't.
Isn't this like the
thought
exact
it was
same thing
all
that
right.
drove Tony Storm out of the other company?
And now she's embracing it.
To me, this just felt like too WWE for AEW.
They've done cake segments before on AEW
All the time.
Yeah.
Matter of fact,
I
the
think
last
they've done it
time
for
Monet
Mercedes
had
before.
yes. All
thing
three
about
of these
this-
same people.
The thing about it though is that I liked the like slight subversion though, that it was Mercedes that got caked instead of the face in this situation,
Sure.
the person holding the cake ceremony. Honestly, I think it would have been better if no one got caked. I think it would have just been better if they like kicked Mercedes' ass and then they just ate cake to end the segment.
Yeah, wouldn't that imagine bringing a wrestling cake into the ring and not putting someone through it? Nobody could do it. It can't be done. If you work in the wrestling industry and you see cake, you have to destroy it.
Mm-hmm.
Just a shame.
Oh, yeah.
Cake.
B-Rob wants to destroy some
AEW
cake.
You fucking
AEW
right.
AEW does a cake segment every time Sky Blue wrestles. What are you guys talking about?
Mm-hmm. That's what the cake I want to eat. That's what Paul was saying.
This goes back to B-Rob's whole problem with professional wrestling.
Yeah,
as a whole.
ladies too hot.
Yeah, that's right.
Can't take them seriously. Too hot.
I think you guys also want to talk about this Tony and Marina Shafir
No, there's
match.
a question mark there. That's why I put it there.
Mhm.
If
Okay.
you want to talk about it.
It was fine.
match
I don't
stunk.
really have a lot to say
I
about
would not
it.
say it was fine.
It sounds like you guys want to talk about it.
I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to be the negative Nancy here. I want to have fun. I want to talk about Unc Buck and I want to talk about stuff that we liked.
Yeah,
Well,
can we
the
talk
stuff-
about World's End? Because we didn't get to talk about that.
We did. Yeah, there's like some stuff that's affected
And I watched
stuff happening in this episode. But yeah, there was some really good stuff. I mean, obviously the end of the Continental Classic tournament was great. Like everything that happened there. I think like my favorite moment of all of World's End is after, Okada, the first match was Okada and Takeshita, and Okada finds a screw, like a planted screwdriver in the turnbuckle and uses it to beat Takeshita. And then the following match is Jon Moxley versus Kyle Fletcher. And Kyle Fletcher also goes to find the planted screwdriver, but it's not there because Okada took it in the previes match, and that cost him the match.
Mm-hmm.
That's so funny that you bring that up as something you liked, because I fucking hated that.
What?
Is Kyle Fletcher stupid? Is he stupid? Watch the product. Watch the match just happened. Did you not see the man use it in that match?
Not everybody backstage watches what's going on outside. They're probably prepping.
That's
and doing
the problem
something
with
else.
wrestlers today. They need to listen to the Undertaker, put down the controllers, and watch the fucking show.
He's busy warming up.
I really liked Okada and Takeshita at World's End until the finish. It was really bad. It was, the whole screwdriver thing was mistimed. The referee looked like an idiot. Like, watching it happen and then have to like, let me randomly look into the corner here for no apparent reason so I don't see this. Really, really rough. But it was fantastic up until that point.
Yeah, it turns out those guys are really good at wrestling each other.
Mm-hmm.
We also have to talk about the Stokely Hathaway table bump, or I guess lack thereof.
Oh my god, yeah, he completely cleared it and then rammed his head into the commentary table.
And then the table just like slowly fell on top of it. It was so good. It's just like, knowing that he's like okay makes that like, perfect. Yeah, exactly.
But also,
it's like,
they're selling it on I don't know if you saw on this week's episode, but when FTR and Stokely showed up, Stokely's in a wheelchair on the ramp. They're like selling it like he got really hurt.
Yeah, that's great. That was another match that I mostly liked, but the finish really irked me. And I wanted to bring this up because I think like the producing or the match layout of that FTR gun what are they called? Gun Bucks? No, that's the other.
The Bang Bang Gang.
Bang Bang Gang. The layout of that match really, really irked me, and it's like the epitome of what I don't like about AEW. There was like, right, so Stokely takes that bump over the table, then there's a low blow spot, then there's a shatter machine. That should be the finish. But instead, the other Bang Bang guy comes in, breaks up the pin, and the match goes on for another like 90 seconds or something like that. That is so unnecessary. They just did like hit a couple more moves and then FTR wins anyway. And there was zero pop when the ref counted 3. Like, the match should be like, have these ebb and flows. You need to end it on a high note. Like, the layout was perfect. Just end it. Why do you have to fit in like a few more moves? What is the point? It did no favors. The finish was still FTR winning.
FTR likes to wrestle for a long time.
Everyone in this company likes to wrestle for a long time. These shows are too fucking long. And it's like stuff like that it's like, how is nobody in the back being like, no, like this is like, there's no need for this. You could, even if it is just 90 seconds, trim 90 seconds to, 5 minutes from every match, and the shows are a lot more palatable.
Yeah, that's fair. And I do agree that, I think it would have been, more impactful if they had ended at that pinfall.
Like he hit a pile driver or whatever. It's like they wanted to get that pile driver in, and it's like, do it earlier in the match, or do it like, I don't know. It really, really bugged me.
Yeah. I assume you probably didn't have a lot of fun with the Mixed Nuts Mayhem match.
It was okay.
And all that.
The only thing I didn't like about this, and I admittedly do not watch every week, but was there ever any kind of explanation as to why husband and wife were on opposite teams and got physical with one another in the match?
They do not play that up for television.
I don't think that's kayfabe. Yeah.
But that's the thing is it's like
we know, but they don't know.
Yes, but in today's age and like
that's the
everyone
bit.
knows John Moxley is related to Renee, and like
that's the bit.
They like play into it a little bit with their like interviews, or like people will like confront Renee about something Moxley did, and it's like
but that's
we
their
know.
bit.
Okay,
Everything's a bit then.
Yeah,
but
that's
like
their bit.
the fact that Roderick Strong and Marina Shafir are in this match together, and like there's a moment in the match where they like there's like a standoff with them in the ring, and they look at each other, and the crowd reacts to it, and the commentary is even like, "Oh boy!" Like, and then they just start. Marina starts like wailing into him, and it's like
that's their bit.
That's stupid.
I think what's really dumb about it is this company presents itself as like the smarter wrestling promotion.
Does it? I don't think they do.
That's how they started. That's how they started.
Yeah, that's how they started. But they're far
also, like,
so much
I
a
think-
departure from that.
I feel like Roderick's gonna join the Death Riders and be with his wife.
I don't like that.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, that's their
I just
thing.
understand. Just like why put yourself in that situation? Like why pair them and not put any effort into like explaining a story there? Like
Because they know. You know, don't you?
The audience still popped, right? They still
get
some juice from it. So they don't necessarily need to play into that.
it's stupid.
But yeah,
we know how to Enzo Amore everything. We don't have to spell it out for you all the time.
That I will tell you what the crowd did bite on though was John Moxley during the finals for the Continental Classic with his match against Okada. That John Moxley got the crowd to cheer for him after the year that he had, me included. I even like I posted on Blue Sky like I can't believe John Moxley got to cheer for him after I gave him worst wrestler of the year on our podcast. Like what?
People can change.
People can change. It's specifically the way that like the story they told in the match and just like, you know, the way that they were wrestling just like made me really want to cheer for Moxley. It was crazy, and then Moxley won and he's the new Continental champion. Mm-hmm. Again, crazy.
And I believe he already on pace to defend it more times than Okada probably has.
Oh, I bet. Yeah. Moxley's a fighting champion. So, and also his matches have been better since he hasn't been the world champion. So
yeah,
I'm sure that'll be more entertaining. And then MJF won the Fatal 4-Way against Samoa Joe's Swerve Strickland and Hangman Adam Page.
Mm-hmm. Fun times.
Yeah.
Do we want to skip the lights out match from Dynamite?
So the thing about that is that it seemed like the whole episode was the lights out because they kept having problems with the lights.
Yeah. Like
you
literally
noticed that during the cake segment, right? That the lights like went out and they had to like spotlight parts of the ring.
Mm-hmm. And then the lights went out for Andrade. Then the lights went out for the match.
Yeah.
They were just teasing you for the main. One of my favorite things from this match was the commentary line, because they always talk about how like we're turning the lights off. This is unsanctioned. We don't want anything to do about this. At one point in the match, they're like, this is why promotions don't want to run these matches. They're too violent and they don't want to sanction them. And I'm like, it's not sanctioned. That's the whole point. The whole point is that it's not.
Did JR say that though?
I think it was Tony Schiavone. Somebody said it. It was wild to me, but they really built around the cinder blocks, and I thought that was a cool spot when they did the fucking Deadeye onto the. Is it the Deadeye?
Yeah, where he has him on his back and does like a reverse pile driver of sorts. Yeah,
yeah. I was terrified that wasn't the finish, but thankfully Hobbs laid there the whole time and didn't move since, because that's like an insane move. And I was just like, if this motherfucker gets up and stops Hook from tapping out, I'm gonna be so mad.
It
was good.
I want to give Hook some flowers. Selling the stapler.
1-800-Flowers.com, promo code Fatal4Pod, and save 10% on giving Hook flowers on this Mother's Day.
Hook flowers. That's right. He was the acting of his screaming of getting hit with the staple gun was really, really good. I thought like he was really, really selling that. So thought that was awesome. And yeah, great finish. Hangman and Swerve have insane chemistry. So let's see way more of that. But I think that's it for AEW. Do you guys have NXT to talk about? Happenings over there? It seems like a lot happened over in NXT.
They did a lot of stuff this week, and I think we're almost done with NXT, which I'm happy about.
What is that?
Because they're calling up everybody you want to watch. So this show is supposed to have Thea Hale versus Blake Monroe for the title again, but the match didn't happen because before the match started, Blake beat up Thea and I guess got kicked out. So Thea Hale, now injured, is insisting on defending the title in an open challenge because she's a fighting champion. And Jordan Grace is there for some reason. And Ava's like, I'm not going to let you do that. You're hurt. And Jordan Grace is like, she wants to, let her. And Ava's like, okay. So that was set up for later in the night, which I thought was really weird. Unless Blake Monroe's like injured. I think this is more of a, she's just getting called up and we're not even going to bother situation. And then they had Tatum Paxley beat Izzy Dame, who they've been feuding with each other for a while. Well, the reason I bring that up is because it comes up again later. But then we had JC Jane versus Kendall Gray, a match that everybody wanted Kendall to win in this crowd. And it ended with fucking dumb shenanigans and like a really sloppy, not sloppy, but like a dumb finish with Fallon Henley helping and then a forearm. And JC retaining, and that's that. So nobody wanted that. That was not good.
Is this Kendall Gray as good as everyone says she is?
She's amazing. She's genuinely like fantastic. And she's young as hell, and she's not even like the best she's going to be.
Pretty darn good.
Thea Hale open challenge starts, and it starts embarrassing because she's in the ring like cutting a promo about like proving that she won this title fair and square. And I don't know, the people on Reddit Squared Circle think this is great, but she's so jarring on the mic. It's tough. But she says, you know, whoever gets in the ring first can get this title shot, which is an NXT code for everybody has to look stupid now. So they start playing the NXT music, and this pile of women in a Katamari Damacy fucking ball start rolling to the ring. And then behind her is Izzy Dame, who attacks her. And now Izzy is challenging for the title after losing earlier to Tatum. Tatum was supposed to get there first because she like ran through the pile of people with a chainsaw, but Izzy beat her into the ring. So now Izzy is challenging for the title. She beats Thea and wins the title. So yeah, just a lot of the same people and bouncing belts around.
We love bouncing belts.
I don't know. I assume that like they confirmed that Jordan Grace is leaving. Blake seems obviously on her way out. I would not call up Thea Hale, though I think some people think they should. I don't know. I could see Tatum getting called up, oddly enough. Like one of those like surprise call-ups where you're like, oh, wasn't expecting her. But like JC and friends are going to be there forever. And then we had our main event. It was Obafemi against the TNA guy. What's his name? Leon Slater.
Joe.
No, he's a WWE guy now.
Moose.
I assume that his time is also short on TNA or on NXT. But yeah, Obafemi beat Leon Slater in a pretty solid match, actually. He works really good with tiny guys. Mm-hmm. But as he's like celebrating, we cut to the back and Ava's talking to like these nameless faces. And she's like, everyone's getting called up from NXT, which means I get to call up people from Evolve. And then, what is his name?
Stone. Mark Stone.
Yeah.
Or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
Robert Stone?
Robbie E sticks his head in and he's like, hey, did you see what Oba just did? And she's like, no, I was talking to these people. And they cut back to the ring and the belt's just in the ring and he's gone.
He did a Keith Lee.
Implying that he fucking left and is retiring or is surrendering the belt. Meanwhile, there's a spotlight in the crowd on fucking mobster guy,
Tony
D'Angelo, who just looks like a goober.
What?
They're not
Why does
really who they're
NXT
gonna
do
replace
this?
Oba with.
Like, I mean, he's just been staring. Like, this is the thing is, like, all of this stuff that's happening that I just listed off are people that are not, like, they're going to be there later. The stuff that they're getting you excited about is just so lame and bland. And, like, Joe Hendry's got a match next week that's, like, no DQ with one of the guys from Dark State. And I assume that he's probably done after that. I don't know. Like, what are you tuning in for at this point? Tony D'Angelo?
Yeah.
Thea Hale?
I mean, in regards to Oba, I guess I'm glad that they at least had a long title reign with him. Because remember
Then
when
he briefly
Keith Lee,
lost and then had to re-win it.
yeah. But remember
'cause
when
he got a
Keith Lee
boo-boo.
won it and like he wasn't even champion for like a week and he put his belt on the floor and went to Raw?
Keith Lee was like double champion at the time.
He was double champ.
Yeah, he was also North American champion. It was crazy. But yeah, I don't know.
Saruka implied that she's going after the TNA or the NXT Women's Championship. So like she's not getting called up yet.
I mean, I guess it's like, like they said, they got to call some people up from Evolve and hopefully they'll fill some of those gaps. But
They got a few cool people in Evolve right now too.
Yeah, what's Joe Cappuccino? What's he up to?
Yeah, you got that guy. You got Court Will. You got their current Evolve champions. You know, Kendall Gray and I forget the guy's name, but he's pretty good. Shit, you got that whole little frat house party situation down there. I mean, you got a lot of good people in Evolve.
I thought the frat house people were in AEW.
That's another frat.
Yeah,
there's two frats.
Yes.
Oh, they did a segment that made my stomach churn. It was the frat guys from Evolve, the Vanity Project, and they were like trying to go flirt with Lola Vice, who is also going to be there forever.
No, she's in Mexico.
And well, yeah, she's got AAA to keep her afloat. But they were confronted by the Belly Boys, and I'm like, this is just too. That's what they call themselves,
Hank
the
and
Belly
Tank.
Boys. Hank and Tank call themselves the Belly Boys because they take their shirts off and they run their like flabby tummies into their opponent.
They should get some TC Tuggers for those bellies.
They should. It was just like two generations of frat boys like colliding backstage, and it was just so like, wow, I hate all of these people. All frats. They want to kill the driving crooner.
Yeah.
Anyway, NXT. When we started this podcast, the goal was to not talk about NXT at all, and then they did the
your
TNA
favorite
stuff.
fucking show.
Then they made it. They made us talk about it. But I think we're almost at the point where we don't have to talk about it anymore.
You said that 3 times already. 3 different
Today.
iterations of the show.
That's my hope. My hope and my dreams is that we're done with NXT at some point. But
Tune in and find out.
Tune in and find out. Next. And we are back to wrap things up to talk about the old SmackDown and Raw, everyone's favorite PlayStation 2 video game. Just kidding, we're talking about the TV show. So SmackDown, I know everybody was excited about. We all tuned in because it's the first 3-hour SmackDown of the year. You guys are pumped.
The show does
right?
not need to be 3 hours.
I will say,
Please go back.
this was a very long show. It was very fine. Like, as
They did
far
a
as
lot.
SmackDowns go, this was a pretty solid episode of what is otherwise not a good show. The show kicked off with The Miz yelling. He didn't say Joe Hendry's name, but he almost did, which really bummed me out. But this led to a Randy Orton return because it's Mania season. And Miz talked about being locker room leaders, and Orton RKO'd him. So Orton's back. And then what other major things happen here? Not Trick Williams. We'll get to him in a minute. Kit Wilson came out solo, I guess because his partner's never coming back.
People loved this music.
Oh yeah,
Like
pretty good.
on TikTok, all over the place, people are raving
this whole
about
production
this new
is
entrance
tremendous.
music.
I missed the disco ball, but he has a real Titantron that's like character based. It's not just like name on screen. And he started talking and rambling. It was very much a setup for like somebody to show up. And I don't think anybody would have guessed it, but Zack Ryder's music hits again, and then it like scratches out, and then it turns into Matt Cardona, who is now signed to the SmackDown roster.
That's nuts.
And he wrestles Kit Wilson and beats him.
You know
I
what
think
they should
that's
do
pretty
with Matt Cardona? They should put him in the fight pit.
Everybody should have a fight pit match.
I mean, everyone should, but Matt Cardona, I feel like, fits the best with it because his whole thing is that he's like the
indie death
deathmatch
god.
king of the indies.
They're going to have to reestablish that in WWE world because he
I guess
is
that's
Zack
true.
Ryder.
Yeah.
Yeah, Michael Cole had a hard time with this match. He kept calling him Zack. But I'm dead serious. I think he should be Cody's next feud. I think you heat him up a little bit, like have him squash some people for the next few weeks, and then do a heel turn and have him beat up Cody Rhodes.
I say have him in a triple threat with him and Dolph Ziggler.
I don't like any of that.
I mean, if we're going to get ridiculous, why not?
Sami Zayn is back. His music hits, and he talks about how his kid asked him like how many titles John Cena's won, and he's like, "How many have you won?" And he's like, "Fucking none." So this is the yearly Sami Zayn is going to win the title this year promo, which is interrupted by Trick Williams, who is officially on SmackDown, and props to him for finally just finding the exit door on NXT. But they set up a little program between these two. I think they're wrestling today. If you're listening to this the day the show up drops. So that should probably be good. There's also stuff going on in the back where, do you want to?
Oh, I was saying I used this line at the I guess somewhat say the family reunion this past weekend. They was like, "Man, you got some nice shoes." I said, "Yeah." "Oh, these old lemon pepper steppers." Yeah.
One thing about Trick Williams being on the main roster that needs to be fixed is Booker T needs to be out there for his
No,
entrance.
he does not.
Every time.
He
It is
does
so lacking.
Yeah, man.
Nah.
It's so lacking. Or at least let Michael Cole start doing it.
No. Just shut the fuck up and take it in.
Paul, how do you feel about Booker T's presence when Joe Hendry shows up? Is that also
I also like
required
that.
now? Yeah.
I think you should start the Booker T family.
Nah.
He just collects random wrestlers.
I will quote this bitch post haste.
It's the Booker T family. It's Trick Williams, Joe Hendry, Stephanie Vaquer. And I don't know who else he picks. They could be his fave five.
Nah.
Sin Cara, Negro.
Wow. In the back, they interviewed Jade Cargill, and they're like, "Hey, Meechin got hurt over the weekend. Did you do that on purpose?" Which I thought was a very funny interview question. And Jordan Grace showed up and stared her up because she's very short. And she said that she hasn't decided where she's going to sign yet, but she might come to SmackDown and go after that title. So there's that. Then we had a really dumb Drew McIntyre segment with Cody Rhodes. I don't know how people can do this Drew McIntyre stuff. He's very
this program
boring.
has been going on for a billion years, and it sucks. It's really, really bad.
Well, they have a no contact clause right now where Cody can't touch Drew, which I always like that stip, but I just can't possibly care here. And then Drew somehow like tricked Cody Rhodes and went to his bus and found a photo of Cody and Dusty, like just a framed 8x10, but like not even a good frame, like one of those IKEA ones that you buy for $3. And he broke it and then brought it to the ring and lit the photo on fire in front of Kody, who then had to act like he couldn't just print another one.
Yeah. I'm also really tired of the Dusty stuff with Kody. Like, it's so played out. It does nothing.
It worked a long time ago. I don't need it anymore.
Right. Like, please move
put the
on.
dusty stuff in the dishwasher.
Yeah, wash it off. Main event was
also,
Damian Priest. Oh,
real quick on last thing on that is they announced the stipulations for the 3 stages of hell, and it's like the most boring ass 3 stages of hell they could have possibly come up with. Like the first fall is just a regular singles match. The next fall is
false count anywhere,
no DQ or whatever. But like, okay, and then the last one is a cage, right?
Yeah,
that sucks. That's boring. Like, remember when at least Triple H and Michaels had like Hell in a Cell ladder match, like something good. Boring ass match for a boring ass feud.
Yeah, it hopefully it ends today. Because apparently it's on SmackDown. Damian Priest and Aleister Black had an ambulance match, which I thought was pretty good. That's all.
Sure.
I don't know how you gas up Damian Priest. And I do feel like Aleister Black needs he should be Cody's next program. But
he should be doing something, yeah.
Over on Raw, a lot shorter than SmackDown. They did every possible thing you can do on this show. Rhea and Io beat the Kabuki Warriors to win the tag titles in a great tag match. They set up AJ Styles and Gunther for next week. Gunther was doing his whole like disrespecting John Cena, and AJ Styles went out there and slapped him. So now they're going to wrestle next week. There's that.
Honestly, surprised they're doing this. I would have thought this would be AJ's retirement match at the end of the year.
I think it still might be later.
Yeah, I guess.
But I don't know. Unless he's retiring this month.
That'd be crazy.
I would hate that. They also did a Maxine versus Becky match. The match that Maxine needed to win to prove that she did it on her own. And Becky cheated and won the title back. So I assume this program continues. It was good. It was a good match. Like one of their better ones.
Becky didn't know how to take Maxine's like backbreaker move.
I did see
really bad.
That. Yeah.
Oh, it was like she didn't know how to take it. I didn't pick. I just thought it looked dumb.
I mean, Ivy Nile took it like the week or two prior and sold it really well. You're supposed to like fall backwards and like it looks like your back's being cracked over your opponent.
All right. But, well, I was disappointed with this, especially because the ref was in such a clean view of seeing the cheating. Maybe that'll be part of the storyline is that Becky paid off this ref because the other ref had been shitty to her.
I don't know. I thought the finish was kind of clever. I liked the transitions and the roll through into the pin.
The ankle
it was
lock?
like kind of a unique pin. Yeah.
Yeah, like they work really well together. I hope Maxine gets it back at some point. I think I don't mind bouncing the title around if it's a program that's good. I did think they did a lot of title stuff on this show that probably didn't need to do both of them. But here we are. Stephanie Vaquer has an ankle brace
to set up to subvert expectations with the main event. You know, like all the titles are changing hands.
Maybe so, but I don't recall ever hearing that Stephanie Vaquer was injured. She just showed up with an ankle brace.
This is work, right? I mean, it has to be.
I think so. I feel like if we heard, like, if people were injured, they would, about it. So,
especially since she beat the shit out of the injury in question.
Yeah, like they worked over the protected leg and beat her up what was it? Raquel beat her up big time and then beat her up backstage. And like, when that happens, you're like, oh, are they going to take the title off Vicaire in this fashion and like hold up the belt? But I thought like if she was actually injured, I thought that would have happened in the ring, but it didn't. She just cut a promo and said like, this is going to be my year. So maybe it's not that bad if it's anything. Maybe this keeps her out of Saudi Arabia so she doesn't get to do the devil's kiss for them.
That'd be a shame.
Bodysuit devil kiss.
I'm sure they'd figure it out.
What if she's the one that's like, you know what, women can show it. She's the one where like they're like, you know what, we're changing our rules.
Yeah, production.
Stephanie
just
McMahon can do a podcast about how much progress they've done. During a commercial break, Javon signed a contract with Raw.
Yeah, man, NXT really is dead.
They never spoke about this on the TV show. They only showed this in a commercial break for people not in America.
Why?
But yes,
why
NXT
would they
is
do that?
dead. I don't know. It makes no sense. Like,
He's so
how long does
over.
that take? 30 seconds? You got time. You have as long as you want. It's Netflix. Anyway, we had the main event, CM Punk versus Braun Breaker for the World Championship. And they had talked, I don't remember if it was like a backstage promo or something, but they definitely said like if CM Punk takes one spear, he's done. And they worked the entire match around him not taking the spear.
Turn into dust.
I think that's pretty neat, actually.
It was a pretty great match. I thought they had a great dynamic, and people I've saw and heard some criticisms of like Punk and some slip ups and stuff like that, but like
normal Punk
works.
match.
It works here though. Like that's what I think Punk is so good at, is that like in this current run, he is old. He is a step slower, and it's like that's part of the story they're telling, is that Braun is this like overzealous, young, athletic, crazy guy who beat the shit out of Punk for most of the match, but just kept trying to go for the spear and was overzealous and ran into the post, and it cost him. Like him being overzealous with the Frankensteiner and slipping and like
the big table spot.
Yeah, like I don't know.
Normally
I thought
does from the apron, but he did it from the top rope this time.
Right, because it's the first time he's been in a big match like this. It's the biggest match of his career, and he was like the lights were too bright for Braun Breaker, and that's why Punk won. And I thought it was very well crafted and a very enjoyable main event. I also bit very hard on the spear into the post and then a GTS, and then that was a near fall, and I totally bit on that.
I think there's people that are mad that this happened, but if you think like the time for Braun Breaker to win the title was after the Seth injury, and that's not the direction they went, it is not time to take the belt off CM Punk going into WrestleMania.
No,
that's true.
Yeah.
I don't know who he faces there. I think maybe that's your Rumble winner, but it better not be like a Roman Reigns or something.
I got it. Matt Cardona takes the title off of
Fuck.
Cody. Cody wins the Royal Rumble, and we get Cody and Punk at WrestleMania.
That sucks.
Business saved.
Maybe Jimmy Uso wins the Royal Rumble.
Jesus Christ.
I
can
do
we talk
like
about the Uso segment on this show?
Oh yeah, this was weird.
Yeah, they just like came out and like cut a little promo in the crowd and danced to Jay's song a couple times. But why are they still using Jay's music?
Because that's
they
the
are
one
the
you can
Usos.
yeet to.
You could yeet to the
They
Uso
need to
song.
yeet.
It's the same song.
It's the same thing.
People only know how to yeet to the J one.
You could
They
yeet
also
to
weren't.
Day one.
This crowd sucked.
Down since. Yeah,
This
that's
crowd
true.
was not yeeting. They weren't cheering. They were chanting
It is
for Chris
weird 'cause-
Jericho during one of the ladies' matches.
Brooklyn?
Because they all thought
usually
Jericho
has
was going to show up.
Oh, God.
Brooklyn usually has a good crowd. I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, this
right.
is
I
odd.
don't know. But yeah, it just seems weird to me that Jimmy wouldn't be pissed that they're still coming out to the song that says "It's just me, Oos."
Mm-hmm.
It's two of y'all now.
It's two of us, Oos.
It's just the
we.
two of us.
It's just
I
we.
don't-
Moose.
I don't know who's going to win the Rumble, and I can't, just watching the product, it's hard to tell. And I think that's kind of cool. Does anybody have a clue? Who would you...
Paul.
Maybe.
I could see it being Logan, honestly. He just signed a full-time deal.
They already teased the Punk program and then deviated away from it.
Yeah. That might be the match, honestly.
People are going to hate that so much.
It's going to be pretty good, though, I feel like.
Oh, they're going to be so mad when he wins the fucking Royal Rumble in Saudi Arabia and celebrates with fucking Mr. Beast and KSI and all the other streamers.
I mean, honestly, I don't know if they're going to do it, but Sami Zayn makes a hell of a lot of sense. The promo he cut on SmackDown this week, it is in Saudi.
It would be nice. Just do the Sami thing. Just go all in on it.
But what do you do?
Kevin
Do you
Owens?
just do face Sammy versus face Cody at Mania?
Sami and Punk.
Sammy and Punk could be good. They had a banger on Raw last year. Interesting.
I mean, Cody and Sami sounds better. But where do you put Roman? You got to have Roman on this thing.
I mean, if Seth's back in time, you assume you do that match, no? Unless they're doing Seth and Braun.
Yeah, Seth is going to feud with Austin Theory.
Ooh,
I would just stay injured. Just not come back if I'm Seth.
Yeah, he seems to be pretty good with the NFL stuff he's doing. He should just become an analyst.
Yeah. I'm fine with that, honestly. Maybe you can do Brock and Roman.
Yeah, no thanks.
Put it in the pre-show.
That would be funny.
I don't know. You guys got anything else?
No.
Wrestling is happening. There's stuff. Have a great kickoff to the year in professional wrestling.
I'd say it's nice to have things happening where it's I don't know. It felt like, especially when we were out, the Christmas episodes were really just a slog.
Yeah, kind of dry
Women's
as far as stuff happening.
Well, folks, sign up for the Patreon, as we mentioned at the top of the show. If you want to support the pod, that's the best way to do it. Only $3 a month. That's cheaper than the price of your morning coffee or helping those kids in Africa. $3. Help us. Or $5 if you want. Join us in the Discord. All that comes your way through the Patreon. Otherwise, we didn't get all of it, folks. But we'll try again next week. For myself and Pro Wrestling Noah and B-Rob and Kody, have a great week. Stay away from ice. Don't slip.
You've been listening to a Fatal 4 podcast. Subscribe today wherever you get your podcasts and visit fatal4pod.com for more episodes, merchandise, and info on the Patreon.
Done. We got to clean all this shit up.